You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
It's Tuesday, July 28th. Let's look at a business story shaping corporate Korea. A Chinese memory maker just went public and became the most valuable company on mainland China's exchange in a single day. Naver just executed its first share issuance in 22 years, handing Nvidia a stake bigger than its own board chairman's. Samsung is repurposing a 20-year-old clean room to fix a bottleneck in chip production. Nearly 4 in 10 employees are using AI tools your company never approved. China's CXMT priced its IPO to fund an aggressive expansion into standard DRAM, a market Samsung dominates. Naver, meanwhile, is racing to lock in GPU supply and AI infrastructure capital through deals with Nvidia and Brookfield. Both moves reflect how capital access has become as important as technology in the AI race. Here's what the numbers show. CXMT shares surged 465.82% on debut, closing at 49 yuan and pushing its market cap to 3.28 trillion yuan, overtaking Industrial and Commercial Bank of China as the most valuable company on the mainland exchange. The company raised as much as 66.61 billion yuan, or roughly 14.44 trillion won, to fund new production lines. Goldman Sachs projects CXMT could double its production capacity by 2030, potentially overtaking Micron in the standard DRAM segment. Naver issued a $1 billion third-party share placement to Nvidia, its first such issuance since 2004. Nvidia now holds a 4.5% stake in Naver, surpassing board chairman Lee Hae-jin's roughly 3.9% holding. Naver separately signed a $9 billion infrastructure procurement deal with Brookfield, its largest external funding deal ever. Samsung's legacy DDR4 chip prices rose more than 80% in the first half of the year, with DDR5 module prices up 190%. Samsung is consolidating scattered back-end production lines into its 20-year-old Hwaseong H1 cleanroom to speed up shipment of standard DRAM chips. So what does this mean for corporate Korea? Earlier, we said a Chinese rival just became mainland China's most valuable listed company. Here's what that actually means for you. If your supply chain depends on Korean memory suppliers, a well-funded Chinese competitor is now racing to close the technology gap within years, not decades. Naver's Nvidia deal shows that securing GPU access now often means giving up equity, a trade-off boards should expect to see more of. The rise in shadow AI use, nearly 40% of employees using unapproved tools, means data governance policy is now a board-level risk, not just an IT issue. What to watch? Samsung's earnings call on July 30th for signals on memory pricing strategy. SK Hynix earnings on July 29th, given its full exposure to memory market swings. CXMT's progress toward HBM3 production, targeted for later this year. That's today's AI Prism CEO. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Juan Ifrah award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.